Good morning. Thank you for joining us today. This is the thing that I say every time I have these events, and I mean it exactly the same every time, which is this. This is the opportunity to recognize the men and women of this organization at every level of their career, which is kind of unique from my standpoint. Which is we'll welcome in new firefighters, new deputy sheriffs, new detention deputies. We'll recognize people making that milestone of promotion somewhere in the middle of their career. We'll recognize someone today who has made that final step of being able to achieve retirement. We don't get to do a whole lot of those. Quite frankly, this is a profession that becomes exceedingly difficult to reach that milestone. And then lastly, we're going to recognize the men and women who went above and beyond in service to others over self. And that's ultimately what we're about at this organization. I tell people, and I fundamentally mean this, that you will see different uniforms up here. Different uniforms, same team, same mission, and that is the service of others. For those of you that came and joined, that are joining us with new family members coming on our organization, first of all, welcome, because this is a journey that you will take together with them. And for them to be successful in this endeavor, this has to be a partnership. So it's incumbent upon you as their family, friends, loved one to not only be here to celebrate today, but to be with them across that journey. Because it gets harder and harder to achieve that final goal of ultimately retirement without the support of your loved ones. It's something you do together. I always use the analogy, and I think it's a pretty good one, which is this, that there is this old comparison. People are always fascinated with this idea of, the old-fashioned knights, of the middle-aged knight, this idea of chivalry, this code of conduct, this way that we do business. They're still fundamentally the same, whether you're a deputy or a firefighter. It is the same. Let me just give you some analogies real quick. A knight wore armor, absolutely. Deputy sheriffs wear armor, that body armor. Our firefighters wear their bunker gear. A knight carried a sword, traded that for a Glock and a fire axe. But the concept that you are to protect those who are in need is absolutely the same. And that's what we charge the men and women of this organization with doing, is to accept, put yourself in harm's way in the service of others. And everybody in this organization either has or will do that in the service of others, if they're going to work here. So as we endeavor to move forward today, we want to take this time to celebrate wherever you're at coming into your career. Whether this is your first step, or this is achieving that milestone of retirement. And we'll also, as I said, honor those men and women who have gone above and beyond during the performance of their duties right here. So with that, I'm going to recognize just a couple of guests. I see Colonel Fountain is with us today from Representative Jimmy Patona's office. Thank you. Commissioner Mixon's here with Oakland County. I'm certainly glad you take the time. Although that may be a little biased, Commissioner, if we understand why you're here today. So we're glad to have you as well, too. We have some representatives from other agencies. Thank you for taking the time and joining. In whatever capacity you're here to support these men and women, we're proud to have you. So with that, I'm going to ask Chief Radney if you're going to come forward and administer the pledge and the invocation for us. Chief.
Well, thank you for this beautiful day you've given us. Thank you for just a blessing to wake up this morning and see your beauty. Lord, I want to thank you for each and every one of these men and women in here, Lord. The sacrifice that they make each and every day. Lord, I pray that you just keep them safe, bring them home to their families each and every night. Lord, I want to thank you for their families and all the sacrifice they make, Lord. I pray that you just put your protection on them each and every day. We love you. Thank you. That's all these things in your name. Amen.
Please stand for the pledge. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So what I'm going to do now is turn it over to Felicia Cook, and we're going to start our swearing in introduction. I think we're going to start with our personnel, our law enforcement personnel today. And Ms. Cook, we'll go ahead and do that.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us for our swearing-in, awards, promotions, and retirement ceremonies. We will begin today's ceremony by swearing in our newest law enforcement officers. When I call your name, please come up to the front of the room. Deputy Samuel Bryan. Deputy Jacob DePraw. Detention Deputy Brian Kahn. Deputy Jeremy Rochester. Deputy Matthew Roden. Deputy Hunter Thompson.
Gentlemen, we're going to check my memory once again, and you're going to repeat after me. Now, the truth is, regardless of what you say, it's going to be perfectly legal when I'm done. Good? So raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear and affirm
I do solemnly swear and affirm
that I will support, protect, and defend
that I will support, protect, and defend
the Constitution and government
the Constitution and government
of the United States
of the United States
and the state of Florida,
and the state of Florida,
that I am duly qualified to hold office
that I am duly qualified to hold office
under the Constitution of the state,
under the Constitution of the state,
and that I will well and faithfully perform
and that I will well and faithfully perform
the duties of deputy sheriff
the duties of deputy sheriff
on which I am now about to enter.
on which I am now about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
As is our custom, you can put your hands down, gentlemen. As is our custom here, because we do believe this is a journey that you take together, not individually, we make this opportunity available for your significant other, wife, husband, whoever you choose, mother, father, to do this. Or if you want a faster rate to promotion, I will do it. So we start checking judgment early here. Yeah. Congratulations to our newest deputy sheriff.
We will now begin swearing in our newest firefighters. When I call your name, please come up to the front of the room. Firefighter EMT Quentin Bain. Firefighter EMT Crystal Champlin. Firefighter EMT Adam Gonzalez. Firefighter EMT John Hood. Firefighter EMT Michael Mixon. Firefighter EMT Matthew Mueller. Fire Inspector Michael Smith. Firefighter EMT Lyndon Trong. Firefighter EMT Lamar Turner. Firefighter Austin Wallace. Firefighter EMT Hampton Yates.
Just to be clear, because I know some of you wondered, they are all in fact old enough to have driver's license. Did double check that, just to be sure. So, do me a favor, raise your right hand, repeat after me. The right. I do solemnly swear and affirm that I will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and government of the United States and the state of Florida. That I am duly qualified to hold office under the Constitution of the state. And that I will serve the citizens of Walton County with compassion, integrity, and courage. So help me God. for the deputies that couldn't follow it. Congratulations to our new firefighter, EMT.
We will now be moving on to the awards portion of our ceremony. Lieutenant Webster, will you please come up? Our deputy of the first quarter, Deputy Stephen Rogers.
Good morning. I'm Lieutenant Webster. Last we had the opportunity to serve as the Bureau Chief for the School Resource Unit. And in that role, I work closely with Deputy Rogers. He's in our training division. His main role with the training division is to focus on the training and preparedness of our school resource deputies. In doing that, we had an opportunity back in February where Deputy Rogers learned that there was a derelict hotel down in South Walton that was about to be demolished. So, knowing that, he quickly put together a training exercise to use that hotel as an analog for a school. So we were able to conduct some force-on-force, breaching, and tactical medical care training. It was a very short process, very high stress, but it was very rewarding for those that got an opportunity to participate. Many of those that went through that training took some of the best training that they've had throughout their career, some spanning decades. That's just one instance of Deputy Rogers' effort. Last summer, he put together another active shooter scenario situation with the FBI, again, for our school resource deputies. He also retooled or assisted with retooling the in-service training every year to specifically focus on school resource safety activities to ensure that they are as prepared as they possibly can be going into any situation they encounter. Aside from that, working with Deputy Rogers, I've learned that he is a consummate professional, very passionate about what he does, and he's a good man. It's my honor to present him with the award for Deputy.
I realize it's a little warm in this building, but I'm going to be honest with you. I got married in this building like 31 years ago. It's hot then too. So do not expect it to improve.
Captain Ashley McCormick, will you please come up? Our detention deputy of the first quarter, Sergeant Stephen Payton.
I have the honor of working with Sergeant Payton on a daily basis. Sergeant Payton consistently displays outstanding dedication, professionalism, and unwavering commitment to excellence. Qualities that align closely with our agency core values. Since joining the agency in 2005, Sergeant Payton has demonstrated a clear dedication to professional growth. His promotion to corporal in 2017 and sergeant in 2020 highlights the value he contributes to the team. He maintains a motivated and focused on his responsibilities and development of those around him. Beyond his daily duties, Sergeant Payton successfully has taken lead on major projects that have greatly enhanced jail operations, including Key Tracer and Guardian Inmate Movement System, while enhancing inmate tracking and key management within the Walton County Jail. Additionally, Sergeant Payton oversees compliance with the Florida Model Jail Standards and helps with the Florida Corrections Association Commission. Efforts that led to the facility attaining the Celsius status this year. He also demonstrates strong leadership by representing the jail at the Senior Leadership Symposium, where Sergeant Payton's efforts were recognized by the Strategy Advisor. Sergeant Payton balanced his duties while leading discussion on challenges, data analysis, and operational improvements, always maintaining a proactive and positive attitude. In appreciation of his dedication and commitment to our agency, it's an honor to present Sergeant Payton with the Detention Deputy of First Quarter Award.
Assistant Fire Chief Canute, will you please come up? Our fire rescue employee of the first quarter, firefighter EMT Brant Johnson.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege as Assistant Fire Chief to present the Fire Rescue Employee of the First Quarter Award today. We honor firefighter EMT Brant Johnson for his outstanding dedication and leadership within Walton County Fire Rescue. Firefighter EMT Johnson has proven himself a well-rounded and respected member of our team. As a key member of the technical rescue team, he recently completed his structural collapse technician course, showcasing his commitment to excellence. He's also an active mentor in our new mentorship program, guiding others while pursuing his own Fire Officer 1 and Instructor 1 certifications. With certifications as a pump operator and aerial operator already under his belt, he's positioning himself to test for the newly created engineer position, taking yet another step forward in his career. What truly sets firefighter EMT Johnson apart, however, is his passion for the fire service. His energy, commitment, and deep respect for our profession's traditions and values inspire those around him. He embodies the spirit of continuous improvement and teamwork that this award celebrates. It is with great pride that I present firefighter EMT Brant Johnson as the Fire Rescue Employee of the First Quarter. Congratulations, Brant.
Rowdy, will you please come up? Our Meritorious Service Medal recipient, Sergeant David Talley.
Good morning, everyone. It's my honor to be able to present this award to Sergeant Talley. When I was the District 3 Lieutenant, Sergeant Talley was on midnight shift, and I never worried about how that district was going to go when I was at home asleep. I knew he was going to take care of it. One particular night, Sergeant Talley and his team heard gunfire nearby in the Sandusky area. Without hesitation, they took immediate action to investigate. In the face of a life-threatening situation, Sergeant Talley demonstrated remarkable courage and decisive leadership. He quickly located the active shooter who began firing directly at him. Despite the immediate danger, Sergeant Talley remained calm and composed. Drawing on his training and instincts, he deployed his patrol rifle and neutralized the threat, protecting not only his team, but also countless others in the area. Knowing the risk, Sergeant Talley placed himself directly in harm's way to prevent further injury or loss of life. Even after disarming the suspect, his commitment to service didn't end there. He took charge of the scene and led his crew in rendering critical medical aid, including applying a tourniquet to the wounded suspect. Sergeant Talley's actions embody the highest ideals of law enforcement: bravery, selflessness, and an unwavering commitment to duty. His ability to stay focused under fire, protect his fellow officers, and preserve life, even in the most dangerous moments, speaks volumes about his character and professionalism. Today, we proudly recognize Sergeant Talley not just for his quick actions, but for the courage and compassion he displayed throughout this critical incident. It is with great respect and gratitude that we present him with the Meritorious Service Medal, an honor well deserved.
Let me say this real quick because I think it's important to understand. We talk about this sometimes that if you're in this business, you say ethics is what you do when nobody's looking. But integrity is what you do when everybody's looking, when it's not easy. And Sergeant Talley's being recognized for courage under fire today with a mass shooter, an active shooter, in which victims lost their life. But I will tell you, and I'm going to point this out, this is not the first time Sergeant Talley has displayed courage under fire in a gunfight. That's his last one. I'm going to fire him. But I cannot be any prouder of him, what he represents to this organization, the way he conducted himself, looked after the men and women of this organization as well as the citizens we serve. And so that is our honor. Sergeant Talley, award you meritorious. Congratulations.
The WCSO Meritorious Medal, Sergeant Talley is also presented with the National Sheriff Association Service Medal of Valor.
We will now be moving on to the awards portion of our ceremony. Sergeant Oscar, the promotions part of our ceremony. Sergeant Oscar De La Salas, will you please come up? Sergeant De La Salas began his commitment to public service in the United States Air Force, where he served for 6 years until completing his enlistment in April 2014. Shortly after, he shifted his focus to a career in law enforcement. He enrolled in the Law Enforcement Academy in August 2014 and graduated in May 2015. In October 2015, Sergeant De La Salas officially joined the Walton County Sheriff's Office, beginning his career on patrol, where he spent 2 years gaining essential frontline experience. He then transitioned to the narcotics unit, where he worked for 2 years conducting covert investigations and disrupting drug activity in the region. Following his time in narcotics, he transitioned to the problem-oriented policing unit, continuing his proactive policing efforts for another 2 years. While in problem-oriented policing, Sergeant De La Salas was selected to serve as a task force officer with the United States Marshal Service, a prestigious role that has expanded his impact beyond the county and into federal-level operations. He has been a dedicated member of the SWAT team for the past 8 years, participating in high-risk operations and critical incident responses. In addition to his tactical and investigative roles, Sergeant De La Salas has served as a field training officer, helping to mentor and shape new deputies entering the profession. For the past 3 years, he has also served as a certified interpreter, assisting in breaking down language barriers and ensuring clear, respectful communication with the community. Sergeant De La Salas has shown a consistent dedication to excellence, service, and leadership, and today we proudly recognize him as he steps into the role of sergeant. Major Dustin Cosin, will you please come up? Beginning his career with the Walton County Sheriff's Office in 2009 as a communications officer, Major Cosin has steadily risen through the ranks due to his dedication, expertise, where he excelled in a variety of assignments in patrol, the problem-oriented policing squad, property investigations, and major crimes investigation. In 2018, Major Cosin was promoted to Major Crime Sergeant. In 2019, he advanced to District Lieutenant, further solidifying his reputation for strategic oversight and operational excellence. In 2021, he took on the role of Professional Standards Lieutenant before returning to investigations as the Bureau Chief of the Criminal Investigations Bureau in the same year. An active member of the SWAT team for over a decade, Major Cosin has served in critical capacities such as entry team member, entry team leader, and most recently, SWAT chief. Major Cosin holds a wealth of academic and professional qualifications. He is a certified public manager and holds a bachelor's degree in political science from Florida State University. Most recently, he completed his master's degree in public safety through the University of Virginia earlier this month. Major Cosin holds multiple instructor certifications in general instruction and high liabilities training and serves as an adjunct instructor at State College. Professional development includes graduating from Leadership Academy Class 5, the 286th session of 5 FBI, as well as Leadership Walton and Project. Major Cosin's excellence has been recognized with numerous accolades throughout his career. He received the Deputy of the Quarter Award in 2013 and 2016. In 2022, he was named the Walton Area Chamber of Commerce Young Professional of the Year and was honored in 2024 as a 40 under 40 emerging leader by United Way Emerald Coast. Beyond his professional responsibilities, Major Kosin is deeply committed to community service. He serves on the Walton Area Chamber Young Professionals Leadership Council and is a member of the board of directors for both Shelter House and United Way Emerald Coast. In his new role, Major Kosin will oversee all law enforcement operations for the Walton County Sheriff's Office, encompassing uniformed patrol, criminal investigations, animal services, the school resource deputy program, and the public information office. With his extensive experience, exceptional leadership abilities, and unwavering dedication to public safety and community service, Major Kosin is poised to make a lasting impact in this new chapter of his distinguished career. Last but certainly not least, we will be recognizing our retiree. Deputy Keith Parsons, will you please come up? Deputy Keith Parsons has built an impressive career spanning more than 35 years, proudly serving in both the military and law enforcement at the state and federal levels. Community is evident through his diverse roles, including his tenure as a member of the United States Air Force, patrol deputy, patrol sergeant, school resource deputy, as well as specialized units, including the dive team and beach patrol for special operations. Within the Walton County Sheriff's Office, Deputy Parsons has made substantial contributions by participating in committees that focus on advancing new technologies and integrating patrol software, significantly enhancing operational efficiency. He also served as the agency's state crash report coordinator for several years, improving reporting standards and administrative processes. A defining moment in Deputy Parsons' career occurred on April 25, 2009, when he earned the esteemed Medal of Valor, honoring his heroism and steadfast dedication to safeguarding lives and ensuring justice. Deputy Parsons leaves an enduring legacy in both the military and law enforcement communities through his dedicated service and contributions.
Deputy Parsons, as this reads, Deputy Keith Parsons, Badge 406, in honor and appreciation of your 20 years of dedicated service to the citizens of Walton County and the state of Florida, and an additional 15 years service to the state of Alabama and the United States of America. I'm happy to retire your service weapon and your badge. Congratulations.
I'm not good with words. I just truly appreciate the opportunity to serve my community, serve the sheriff. We're gonna absolutely doing what I know. So thank you, everybody.
gentlemen, this concludes our ceremony for today. We have some flags here. If you guys need pictures, we'll certainly do that with your family. We got some stuff out back too. Yeah, I think we have some refreshments out back. We'll open the door, try and cool it down a little bit. Thank you for coming, and God bless. Stay safe.